the city parks. I'm on a mission to explore and embark. With my sneakers laced up and my backpack on, I'm ready to discover until the break of dawn. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I'll walk the city streets and seize the day. I'll discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends. I'll explore the local markets and the street fairs. I'll take in the culture and breathe the city air. From the towering skyscrapers to the street art, I'll discover the city's pulse with all my heart. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I'll walk the city streets and seize the day. I'll discover with every step transcends. Every block I walk, alley I cross, I'm grateful for the city and all it has to offer. With the buzz of the people and the rhythm of life, I'll keep on walking towards a world so right. From the streets of Harlem to the Brooklyn Bridge, I'll keep on walking and never miss a beat. I'll find my adventure and live my life. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I'll walk the city streets and seize the day. I'll discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends.
Hey everyone, back here for part 2 of this San Francisco live stream. Just crossed over the Golden Gate Bridge to Marin County. It's Friday, May 19th, 2023, about 4:15 p.m. and it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius. I am sure glad to have crossed the Golden Gate Bridge at this time because it looks like the fog is already moving in. But I need to walk back to San Francisco now from Marin County and finish up where I wanted to end up at. So you're going to see me crossing the Golden Gate Bridge the other way from Marin County into San Francisco. And hopefully the internet connection will hold up a little bit better than the first time around. Point lookout on the Marin County side. Dutchman says only a 30-minute walk. It was about 35 to 40 minutes. Wasn't that bad. This was an experience I won't forget, walking the Golden Gate Bridge. I've walked many bridges throughout my lifetime, but this one was one of a kind. And it's super windy. There's a lot of high wind warnings on this bridge, and those are to be heeded. And advisories that you should look out for when you're crossing the bridge. And here we are, most famous bridge in the world. Going to San Francisco. Yeah, Dutchman, the hills are green looking. You can even hike up there, get an even better view of the bridge looking down at it. Yes, Stephanie, I think this is more famous than the Brooklyn Bridge. Really, Hung Mao, you never walked the Golden Gate Bridge before? And you're in California. It's windy though, just letting you know. Just look at my expression here. It's so windy. Whoa. I'm glad I recorded the bridge while I could. I'm glad I made that decision to end the live stream earlier and get it on a clear day in 4K quality. Maybe they should be calling this the Windy Bridge. It's so windy up here. This is crazy. Whoa. Don't do this on a bad weather day. You're gonna go flying. Cali Boy Vlogs, $5. Welcome to Bay, my neck of the woods. I'm getting pushed over here to the left side just so this wind. Oh, I'm walking straight. I'm going all the way to the fence. Oh! What makes it worse is these cars are coming at you, so it adds like another crosswind to it. Yeah, new flag, the wind is that strong. Just look at people's hairs and clothing flapping around, you'll get a sense. Hey, there's a tour bus coming. Double-decker bus. Whoa! I felt the wind from that. John Smith, it took me 40 minutes to cross. Oh, interesting. Thanks GSP, there's a fort at the top of the hill. You may want to check it out during my stay here. Gets a little bit narrower on this part of the bridge. Well, the fort is called Battery Spencer. Thanks to that info. Man, look at this bridge. It is a masterpiece. But it's loud though. Definitely loud. You're not getting any peace and quiet on this bridge. Is the night bot turned on? Good question. I think I turned it on. I know I changed the settings. No, it wasn't turned on. Let me enable it as I'm crossing this bridge. All right, it should be working now. Andrew Nielsen with $3.30 Canadian. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Andrew. Golden Gate Bridge. Always wanted to walk across this bridge. I don't know why. I have a fascination with bridges. It's a shame they have to have this fencing up here over to my left, but it's understandable why. Mark says that fencing wasn't there a year ago. They actually, but they have netting down below, so they'll hopefully catch people if they do try to attempt jumping, but it's sad. Hopefully my signal holds up. We're going to be in the middle of the bay here, Golden Gate. Jeffrey says the fence is ugly. Yeah, I understand. It'll clear up. Past this tower, there's no more fence, but they do put netting on the bottom. If you see here, I'm gonna peek through. That's all the netting. Go through this fence. Thank you, Miss Meow Meow, for £5. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Here's a view of the first tower on the Golden Gate Bridge, closest to Marin County. Soon we'll have no more fence. There we go. No more fence. Got a clear view of San Francisco. Downtown right there. And down below, you have this. There's the Oakland Bay Bridge, just known as the Bay Bridge right there. Treasure Island, which is a man-made island. You got Alcatraz Island there. There's I think Embarcadero is somewhere there, Fisherman's Wharf. Downtown, you can tell where the skyscrapers are. And then you have the Presidio over here. And then this side, got the hills of Marin County. Not much development here at all. Richard says I'm panning too fast. It's very difficult for me to do it slowly because I'm zoomed in all the way and the wind here is blowing very strong. It's hard to keep a steady hand. X Motion, do you recommend to cross the Golden Gate Bridge by foot? If you have the ability to and you have time, I recommend it. Just know that it's very windy here and you won't get a view like this according to the locals who have mentioned it. That's why I ended the live stream earlier and filmed across because I wanted a clear view in 4K quality. I don't know if this is going to happen again in a while. Thanks Cindy Lou Who, $4.99, amazing city, did the hop on hop off bus. And Dragonfly Signs, $4.99 from New Jersey, 10 minutes from George Washington Bridge. All right. Thank you Cindy Lou Who, and thank you Dragonfly Signs. Appreciate the support from the Windy Ridge, Golden Gate. Constance, I can't feel the bridge swaying at all. I would have already spent an hour walking this bridge already, going to Marin County and back. Oh, very cool. They have a lot of things at the Presidio, I see. for sure, Chariot Man getting so many beautiful airs on the west coast of California. San Francisco is an amazing city. I'm excited to visit different neighborhoods, check out the cuisine, all the attractions. Makai says if you have time, come up to Sonoma County. Yeah, I'll see about it. I want to hit the things on my bucket list first, especially here in San Francisco. You can already bet I'm visiting all the tourist attraction areas. Fisherman's Wharf, Embarcadero, Chinatown. Downtown San Francisco. And I know about the negative press that San Francisco gets about the crime and people who are in need and causing trouble. If I ever feel a little bit uncomfortable about walking a certain area or visiting a place, I probably won't go there, or I won't spend as much time. I'm sure it's not like that all over the city. Like here, I don't feel that it's unsafe. Yeah, Dennis, that's what I was reading about. Talderion says, I heard San Francisco has gotten even more dangerous recently. Is that true? I'll have to see it with my own eyes. I'm going to give you a fresh perspective of how I feel, not what other people want me to feel. I like to think I have a pretty high tolerance to going through some seedy areas, but if I feel unsafe in a place, then I think most people will. I'm sure I'm going to have a great time in San Francisco. Thank you, Gina Thomas, $4.99. The Golden Gate, yes, Gina. Thank you, Gina. Still crossing the Golden Gate Bridge. Hey, New York Life Vlog. I think this is called the Brooklyn Bridge, right? It looks like it. I mean, we're walking to Brooklyn right now from Manhattan. That's the East River, right? Looks like a pretty big river to me. I'm only joking. It's not New York City, but... Am I going to visit Alcatraz Island? I don't know. Have they restarted tours to Alcatraz? Last I heard, I don't think they were doing boats there anymore for a while. Surprisingly, the Golden Gate Bridge has better internet connection than the rest of the city that I was at. Yang Gang Cleveland asked if I'm going to get a rental car. I actually don't think I need it because from what I was reading, San Francisco is a pretty walkable city and they do have a good transportation system. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it does have a nice light rail network. The buses go to a variety of places. So I don't think I'll need a car. Oh, Alcatraz is open for tours. I'll have to look into it then. Thanks for that information there. Oh yeah, I know that fun feats. It's pretty hilly. That's what San Francisco is known for, the hills. Oh, Amplified. Welcome to the Bay Area. Great to see you in my neck of the woods, and Alcatraz is open. Very cool. Dennis Kelly says don't rent a car in San Francisco. The anxiety of you returning to it and hoping no one broke in isn't worth it. You know, I even saw signs on both sides of the bridge that says don't leave any valuables in your car. Car break-ins are common. That to me is pretty shocking to know about the car break-ins. But I don't plan to rent a car here. Yes, Buddha Goddess Lombard Street as well, the crookedest street in the world. Does it still have that title? Wow, look at this view. How often do you see a clear view like this from the Golden Gate Bridge? Like how many days of the year? For those of you locals who live here. Is it only like 10 days out of the year you get a clear view like this? Or semi-clear view? You can see some of the fog clouds rolling in. Maybe 1 month out of the year. Andy says 7? Really? Only 7 days out of the year you get a clear view? Wow, I really lucked out then. Jose, that's really sad. My friend got his car window broken 3 times in Lower Haight Park. Had to leave it unloaded with glove compartment open and a sign saying nothing of value is inside. Wow. I know when I visited Los Angeles 2 years ago, people asked me if I was going to come up here to the Bay Area. Well, now I'm here. Just took some time. Jeff S., your answer is right here. Yang gang, how far across am I? I'm more than halfway now. Okay, he says there's plenty of time it's clear. The fog comes in early, then clears. It comes back in the evening. All right. Queen Wifey wants me to zoom into Alcatraz. I can do that. See if I can do it stable without the wind. This wind makes it very tough. I'll do a slow pan if I can. Trying to keep it as stable as I can. Thank you, Melody, with $19.99. Appreciate the support, Melody. It's Treasure Island. I think that might be the Fisherman's Wharf area. Oh man, it's getting so windy. All right, that's enough. I'm getting hard to control it. Appreciate Melody for the support, and CW, beauty for a Friday afternoon. Yes, windy one though, but maybe just on the bridge. Queen Wifey, 1995. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Glad I could show you the views from the bridge. Yeah, Jeff, I know. First Chinatown in the United States is here in San Francisco. Should I be calling San Francisco SF from now on? Because I have a tendency just to say San Francisco. Do locals call it SF more than San Francisco, or do they interchange it a lot? I don't know. I know Californians like to call their freeways and highways as the number and put the in front of it, like locals just call it the city. All right, the city it is. Like this one, this highway, is it called the 101 here, or is that just an LA thing? Because Highway 101 goes across the Golden Gate Bridge and ends in San Francisco. Steven says it's the 101. Okay. The 101, the 5. Oh, DC 322, it's an LA thing. What? I don't get it. This is like some weird terminology. Californians call it the highway, and then other Californians call it something else. So how do you understand each other? Oh, I'm gonna take the 5. Oh, is that a bar we go to? No, it's the highway. It's the 5, the 110, the 10. It's I-5 here, Interstate 5. Or in Seattle, I just called it I-5. Oh, SoCal is called the? It's just so strange. I thought all of California called it the, or the 101 or 110. Comes the Bridge Patrol. I guess they normally have these patrols here. Now says someone called me out in the comment section for using the in front of the highway. That's fine. Oh really, Blind Panther vlogs. In SF they refer to the neighborhoods like LA refers to the interstates. For example, the Tenderloin or the Castro. Yeah, but you wouldn't say the Chinatown, right? That doesn't sound cool. Or the downtown. I'm going to the downtown. Or where I started my my live stream from, part 1. That's the Richmond district. They call it the Richmond district. Virus, $1.99. Great to see you living my dream. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Look at that view. Golden Gate Bridge. Woo! Can do a jumping video, a jumping shot here. Woo! Golden Gate Bridge. Woo! Woo! Having too much fun here. Always wanted to do that since I was a kid, right? Still windy. Bell C, $7.99 Australian. Thank you, Bell. Appreciate the support. Stephanie says, hope you'll visit the Monterey area. Yeah, I heard that's a beautiful place too. Look at that view. Sideways behind me. How about this view? Downtown. I guess this is where all the tourists hang out, right after the fence ends. So they don't have to walk the entire way. Whew. All right. One last pan of the view and then I'll continue. I'll try to keep it as steady as I can with this wind. Where's Alcatraz? Oh, there it is. Alcatraz. So you want one of these, right? How does this look like? Wow, nice view there. Hussein with 220. Thank you so much, Hussein Hashim. Thanks for the tour. You're welcome, Hussein. First time ever walking the Golden Gate Bridge. Both ways. Victoria P, what's the other bridge in the distance? That would be the Oakland Bay Bridge, but locals just call it the Bay Bridge. Man, this part of the bridge is so noisy. Dream Machine, $2. Absolutely happy for you on the Golden Gate. Thank you, Dream Machine. Appreciate the support, man. NYC Hiking Discovery says, looks like nice weather in San Francisco. Yeah, for now it is. I don't know how it's going to be during the rest of my stay, if it's going to be this clear. Sounds like these car tires are going to take a punishment from these roads. Sounds like these cars are farting a little bit. Uh-oh. Emergency response. Joel from Bethlehem, $5. I hope you walk past 710 Ashbury in the hot Asbury Hood. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. All right, almost done with the bridge. How much is the toll here for this bridge? Does anyone know? I don't see it. The cars have to pay a toll to cross. Really, Ashmere says that's $8.40. That's pretty pricey. And here's the view you all want to see, right? What I just crossed. You know, people were saying that the view from the other side was better. I like the view from here. You see the bridge from an angle. That scenic area on the other side of the bridge, you see it like straight on. It doesn't look as impressive. All right, so this is where I left you off in part 1 of the live stream. Nice clear view. As Swan says, should have gone to the Vista Point on the Marin side. I went there. I like this better on this side. You see the bridge in its entirety, really. The other side, it's at a weird angle. Yeah, Danny, I think for that view, you have to hike up to the fort there on the top of the hills, which I wasn't able to do today. All right, let's go. I'm gonna wait for them to take a picture. Oh. All right. That's actually a good place to get a picture. When it's foggy, you can hear the foghorn sound from the South Tower instantly by telephone. Good thing we didn't get a view like this. Oh no, mini earthquake on the Golden Gate Bridge model. It's so funny. This is what happens when there's an earthquake. It sways. Yeah, Hung Mao, hopefully an earthquake doesn't happen, but I always hear it, right? It's a possibility for California and the West Coast. Maybe I can take the bus back to that area I came from. It does seem like a pretty far distance to walk through this park. Oh, I think the bus is coming now. Hopefully it's the right one I need. Golden Gate Information Center and Store. This one is to 19th Avenue, Fisherman's Wharf. I'm gonna save that for another time, I think. Fisherman's Wharf. I'm gonna get the Daly City one. Wonder when the next one's gonna come. I'm gonna check the transit app, Daly City, Bart's. Oh, it's almost here. I think it's almost here. Until then, we'll just admire the views of Golden Gate Bridge here. MKWKE, do they have unlimited MTA cards like in New York City? Well, I checked their website. There's actually a bunch of ways you could pay. You can pay with cash, which is actually the most expensive option. You can get what they call the Clipper card, which is their transit card, but I have too many of them already. I downloaded the app called Muni Mobile, and even the website advertises this, but you get discounted fares on the Muni Mobile here. This is their app, right? You can select regular adults, and here's all their fares. There's an extra fare for using the cable card, or a higher fare for using the cable card, which is $8. 1 day pass is $5. Muni Bus and Rail is $2.50. And these are the unlimited options, which include the cable car. So there's the weekly one, which is $41, 3 day, $31. But I got the 7 day one. Me says looks very reasonable. Yeah, I think the 7 day is reasonable if you're a tourist visiting. And here's their transportation system. It's quite extensive, as you can see. This doesn't even show the whole city because the Avenues neighborhood isn't even all the way shown. Actually, it is, because this is 48th Avenue over here. That's closer to the beaches, but they have a light rail system which goes across the N line. There's this one here. Then they have all these buses. They call them Muni buses and Muni rail. And then all these buses here and transportation options, they all connect in downtown, so it's very convenient. This is actually a good overview of the city for you. So this is the oldest part of the city right here, the Mission District. There's a place here called the Dolores Church right here, which is still standing. That was established by the Spanish when they came. And the city really grew. It grew pretty much overnight during the gold rush. You know, the stories of rumors about finding gold in San Francisco. So a lot of people came here, and actually the people who got rich were the people who catered to the gold miners. People who sold like clothing and mining picks. They're the ones who made it rich, not the gold miners. And the whole city pretty much built around that. The invention of the cable car enabled the city to grow on top of these hills here. And Market Street, I heard, was developed by one guy. He wanted to be like the center of business, and he made the street as wide as he could. It ended right at the Ferry Plaza, which is still around. The Chinese settled in Chinatown, which is, I think, over here somewhere. And then North Beach, which is where the Italians settled, is over here. They had a nice shipping industry, and they established Fisherman's Wharf and Barcadero this side. And then this area here, the Twin Peaks, this is very hilly here. And there was a tunnel that was bored through and enabled development on this side where the sand dunes are. So this area is called the Avenues. This is the Sunset District. There's the inner Sunset, which is here on this side of Sunset Boulevard, and then there's the outer Sunset. And this is the Richmond District. So you have the inner Richmond here, outer Richmond that side. And then inside here, there's other places here. I was seeing on the map, there's like Little Russia, Presidio's here, which was secured by the military. They also built Alcatraz Island. So that's pretty much a general overview of the layout of San Francisco. They had somewhat of a street grid here, but this was kind of broken out with Market Street. There's a street grid here, a street grid here. This street grid here, the Avenues, it's called that because it's numbered here, and it was all laid out. And yeah, that's basically the overview of the city. And the oldest part of the city is called the Mission District. And a lot of these neighborhoods were named after the hills, which are where they were built on top of. How did I do with the history there and the geography of San Francisco? I've only been here for a day. Stephanie says, New York City is much easier to navigate than San Francisco. I guess so. I mean, New York City also has 5 boroughs. San Francisco is a small little area. Victory in the Scriptures says that was a good breakdown. Thanks. I did a little bit of research coming here. Oh yeah, how can I forget this? Oh my gosh, I completely ignored Golden Gate Park, which is the main park of San Francisco. It's even bigger than New York City's Central Park, but there's like a botanic garden here, there's a museum in here, there's a polo field. Pretty big. Yep, and that's the layout of San Francisco. And here's a map of downtown. I think that's my bus. I gotta show them my ticket now. 7-day pass. Wait, this one's also the Fisherman's Wharf. Oh yeah, I forgot. This area over here, south of Market Street, is called Soma. I don't know if they got that after Soho in New York City, because that's kind of what started all these acronym neighborhoods, but this is called Soma. And there's an area here called Yerba Buena, which is the old name of San Francisco. LAB says Palace of Fine Arts is gorgeous. Yeah, it is. I don't know too much about like this part of San Francisco though. And then there's this area here, which is Daly City. This isn't San Francisco, but I heard it's a pretty nice area. It's part of San Mateo County. This is San Francisco County here. Please visit Dolores Park. Where's Dolores Park? I know of the Dolores Church and the Mission District. Is it near there? This bus is still here, by the way. Okay, Daly City BART is 2 minutes away. Are they gonna change the signage to Daly City maybe? Or is a new bus gonna come? Oh, Jose, Dolores Park is right next to the Mission Dolores Church. Good to know there. CW says that's your bus. I don't think so. It signs Fisherman's Wharf, 19th Avenue. It looks like one is coming. Jose says upper corner of Dolores Park has great views of downtown. I see. I'm not going to Fisherman's Wharf today. I'm going to go back to the Richmond district. I'm saving Fisherman's Wharf for another day. Frisco Live 415 asking when am I going to the Tenderloin. I think when I go down to downtown, then I'll go down to the Tenderloin. I want to visit it and see it for myself. Ashmere says you can board the Muni from every door. The drivers don't check the tickets. And you don't need to scan the Muni mobile ticket on the bus, only at the underground light rail stops. Sounds a bit like fare evasion to me. All right, bus is coming. Daly City, okay, this is it. This is my bus. It might be a tight fit for me, actually. You know what? Let's go board to the front. Yeah. Okay. Let me get in through here. So this is the 28 bus. This is coming from Fisherman's Wharf to Daly City and Richmond District, Sunset. Maybe we'll get to see a view of the Golden Gate Bridge as we leave. Yep, we can.
Yeah, I do, but this is going the opposite way. So if you want to Richmond North, you have to go to the other bus. If you want to Lombard Street, it's the other bus. But that's why he kept asking.
Oh, someone made a got on the wrong bus. They want to go to Lombard Street.
Why are you walking? I love your blush. Oh, thank you. Girl, I got Sephora. I'm gonna link. It looks really good. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Leonard. Appreciate it. Baron says the Twin Peaks is gorgeous. I'll have to see about getting there sometime. Reason why I want to go back to Richmond because I don't think I gave it enough justice when I just hopped on the bus and went up to the Golden Gate Bridge. Thanks, Gina. This is such a big park. It's like going on the highway. Look at this, we're going through a tunnel soon. It says narrow tunnel. I applaud these bus drivers for driving through this too. It's not easy. Overcast days, I should try the Muni Metro Light Rail streetcar / subway. I actually rode a part of the light rail. Wasn't bad actually. Gonna be in traffic for a little while. Evan says I speak Filipino on the Muni. Yeah, I heard multiple languages. think I'm getting off at the next stop. I see Clement coming up. Let's ring the cord. Oh, it skips Clement to Geary. Well, I guess they're checking out Geary then. All right, time to get off. Thank you. All right, back in the Richmond district. Wow, if you want another bus, you can get one from here. Geary Rapid Transit. All right, got 6 seconds to cross. Needless to say, I'm gonna be huffing through this light. All right. Push myself out of that bus to get here. Awesome. I'm glad I took the bus back to this area because I know how bad the internet signal was during that area between like Presidio and the entire park area. So the internet connection seems fine over here up until like Clement. I want to go back to Clement actually because it looked pretty interesting walking down towards the right there. Pacificia Realty, Rental, and Acupuncture. Rebecca says, good intuition. Yeah, I mean, I really felt like I didn't finish this area. I just kind of rushed through it and went to Golden Gate Bridge, and I was like, oh, that's it. Time to do it some justice now. The only mistake I made was I wanted to go to Clement Street and went down to Geary instead. So I'm walking back to Clement and then going east. Amplify says, for your information, pedestrian friendlier here, more so than New York. So I know in this area, the local government restricted the height of these buildings, so they can't build any taller. There's actually like a upper middle class neighborhood. Most of these homes here are expensive. Cali Boy Vlogs with $5. Are you going to visit Oakland's Chinatown, home of Bruce Lee? I don't know, Cali Boy Vlogs. We'll see how much time I have. But I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. There's a lot I actually want to see here in San Francisco. I'll cover the tourist sites first, the places I want to cover, and then I'll see how much time I have after that. I think I knocked down my #1 destination so far. That's the Golden Gate Bridge. So I don't really have to go there again unless I like take a bus across or whatever and go up into those hills, but that's really if I have enough time. Cami says, this slow looks the same. You haven't been here in 20 years. Really? All right. I'm in Clement now. Bree Grams, you would like the Heights Ashbury neighborhood. I'll have to check it out. San Francisco Fire Department. All right. MKWKE says this area looks kind of depressing. It livens up a little bit down there, I think. I think I went the other way for me to show liveliness, towards the other way and then north towards Golden Gate Bridge. There's a lot of like Chinese restaurants and stores here, I noticed. Tong Palace Dim Sum Daily. Doesn't even look like it's open. Looks like it's been closed for a long time. Open from 5 p.m. to 9:30. Well, it should be open now. Buddhism Feng Shui Supply Company, North Cal Trading. Jose says there was a great Szechuan place called Spices too. Oh, cool. Kevin says go towards the other side of 19th Avenue. Which street am I on now? 10th? No, I think I'll stay on here. I don't want to risk wandering somewhere else and then the live stream signal starting to get bad. You got a grocery store. There's a Lime Tree Indonesian Singaporean kitchen. Lost Marbles Kitchen. Oh, Greater Bilby says good market there. Pretty cool. Walking past all these places is making me hungry. And I know I'm gonna have to get something to eat soon, so maybe if I find some place I like walking by, I'll stop by to get something to eat and start wrapping up, I guess. Walking the Golden Gate Bridge for an hour in high winds was a lot. A lot on my body, especially after traveling. Vern says Wingley Bakery for a quick bite at 6th Avenue. Oh, good suggestion there. Mel says no better city for food than San Francisco. Wow, glad to hear that. Good Luck Dim Sum. Here's a big supermarket. Fruits and vegetables. Rebecca says great dim sum up there. Ooh, may have to check it out. Katie says that's the best dim sum. Really? Best dim sum place in the area? And there's another Chinese supermarket. Yin Sing Food Company. You know what I think? I think the cyclists here of San Francisco must have really strong legs to push up those hills. S. Wong says 6th Avenue is lots of Chinese food. Really? What street am I on now? Oh, this is 8th Avenue. So 7th and then 6th. Okay. Maybe I'll look around for a bit on 6th Ave. Xiaolong Bao Restaurant. But it doesn't look like it's open. This place is closed too. C Medina 238, thank you so much. 1999. You're welcome, C Medina. Thank you so much for the support. Whoa, Kung Fu taught here. This is a good place to have Kung Fu lessons because it echoes. Don't mess around with those kids. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Ah. Man, that's actually a good idea for a Kung Fu place. Put it in a place that echoes a lot. It's probably one of the best business models you can have. Have an echoing area and just have all your kids and your students yell out. You'll hear it from like 3 blocks away. All right, we're at 6th Avenue now. Let's check out 6th Avenue after a recommendation from a viewer. There's tons of Chinese food here. Another dim sum place, Wingley Bakery. Takeout only. Oh, look at this. They have zong And they also have, I guess those are baos, both the baked version and the steam version. I think you're right. 6th Avenue has a lot of food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Aroma tea shop. There's a Vietnamese place down here. This place actually looks pretty popular. Little Vietnam Cafe. Huh. You know what? I think I'm gonna wrap up my stream here. I'm gonna go to this dim sum place, or maybe this place here. But I'm starving now. I don't want to delay my stomach because I'm gonna need all the energy to walk these hills of San Francisco later today and tomorrow even. Thank you, Kick to the Curb, 99 cents, appreciate it. Well everyone, let me tell you, had an exciting first day here in San Francisco. Actually it's my second day because I came in last night, but I was too tired. I was like out when I arrived. But thank you so much for watching me, walking the Brooklyn Bridge, riding the bus, going to Richmond district again, and I'm glad I came down here because now I can show you this great neighborhood and some place to eat. So I'll bring you some more from this wonderful city in coming days. Hope to see you again. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time from San Francisco. Bye everyone, take care. Oh, hung mouse as I said, Brooklyn Bridge, yeah. You can tell I'm hungry. I'm thinking about food now. But yeah, Golden Gate Bridge, not the Brooklyn Bridge. See you.